This is a continuation of my cocoa farm journey. Welcome to my cocoa farm journey. If you're new here or you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for a wonderful experience. Please consider supporting us through Patreon or buy me a coffee. Now, let's get back to the farm. Hello and welcome once again to Simply Natural, living in harmony with nature and making use of nature's gifts to promote good health. Welcome to my farm. It's a beautiful place out here. I feel blessed to be surrounded by all this green. It's been a while since I came here to the farm. We have been in the dry season in Ghana, West Africa. The dry season, it's very hot and dry, and the plants have very minimal growth. So what happens is there's not much to do. Okay, the plants barely survive, so the growth is not so much. Both the plants we have planted and the weeds do not grow so much. However, in a few weeks time the rainy season will start. We have the dry and the rainy season. Dry season, very dry, no rain for several months. Okay, so the minimal growth is what we experience here. But in a few weeks we're going to have the rainy season start. There will be a lot of rain and the plants are going to grow so much. So we have to be visiting the farm more often. There's more work to do. We have to get more people to help with the weeding, okay, so that the plants can survive. Because if the weeds are so much, they compete with the plants for nutrients, and we don't want that. So that is why we have started coming, and the place has been weeded. The plants we have here, we have mainly, it's a cocoa farm, okay, and the plants I'm going to show you in a while. We're going to get close up to the plants so you see the progress that they are making. They are making very good progress despite the dry weather. And we don't only have the cocoa plants, we have different kinds of plants. We have plantains, bananas, cassava, and I said before in a previous video, in the cocoa farm we plant the cocoa and they are a bit vulnerable to extreme sunlight. So as I said before in a previous video, we plant the cocoa and then woo! As I said before, we plant the cocoa, and the cocoa here, when they are small, they're quite vulnerable to extreme heat. So we plant the cassava or banana plants all over, and the cocoa is actually going to take about 3 years to fully mature. And the cassava, for instance, will be about a year. So what happens is that the cassava is planted next to the cocoa seedlings so that they give it some shade. Okay, so in about a year, when we harvest the cassava, the cocoa plants would have been strong enough to stand on their own. So right now the cassava plants are acting, you know, like a shade for the cocoa trees until they become big trees and stand on their own. So the first 1 year of its life, it will be protected by this cassava plant. Okay, so by the time we harvest this cassava, this cocoa is so strong, it doesn't need any parental protection from the cassava. Okay, so let's see other cocoa plants. You can also see me that I'm dressed for the occasion. Yes. Yes, I think I followed the dress code to the letter. So as we can see here, this is my farm, and from the bottom down there upwards is my neighbor's rubber farm or rubber plantation. Okay, his trees are also doing very well. My neighbor chose to plant rubber. I chose to plant cocoa. Fill the world with chocolate. These are the most recently planted cocoa trees or plants. Most recently planted. This is a tall one. A really tall one. We have some, this one also. So it goes on. You can see the cassava there. You know, we are about to harvest the cassava not too long from now. So it goes on. It goes on and on and on and on. Beautiful cocoa trees. You can see. Yes. You can see. This is also doing very well. They are all doing very well. You can see some over there. Plants are now about 4.5 feet tall. I even have one that is about 6 feet tall. So it is really doing well. Really well. This is also a cocoa tree. It is so beautiful. One experience I've loved on this farm is that we have decided to plant vegetables and a few other things. So we can spend the whole day here without bringing food. We can cook here. One of these days I'm going to cook on this farm for you to see. It is beautiful. It is very relaxing. Spending more time in a green environment will definitely reduce your stress levels. I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. It's so green out here. I'm sure you're gonna give it a thumbs up. I like the green. I'm sure you do too. And you can support this channel through Patreon or buy me a coffee. The links are in the description below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Simply Natural, or Instagram, My Simply Natural. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye for now. Simply Natural. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Your support means the world to me and it keeps me motivated to create more. Please consider supporting the channel through Patreon or buy me a coffee. Links are in the description below. You can follow me on Facebook as Simply Natural or Instagram as My Simply Natural. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.